first time writing, going from like Bomber One to writing Same Old, or like
no, I don't remember the very first one, but I remember the first ones.
Got you.
Like okay. Same Old it started out as a private joke. The word, just the word. We had not sharpened it down into any kind of concept yet, and we used to smoke weed with this girl and her parents in Soho. yeah, you know. And it was like one of those what's Groundhog Day type thing, because it was always the same exact shit every time we were up there. It was like the same conversation. Her father, who was a well-known video artist, would say, her name was Elizabeth. She was a schoolmate of ours, but his nickname for her was Titi. They were Argentines. He was Titi, roll another joint, and it was just always the same shit, always the same shit. So we would nickname, you know, when we spoke about her, we would speak in code and call her Samo. We're going to Samo's house. Because it's the same old shit, right? And we decided that we were going to do this, like, you know, do a little graffiti campaign and spread Samo around like if it was actually a religion. And we wrote, Samo for you, ... think, you know, just like throwing stuff out there. And we spread it around. And then we just started elaborating on it. Samo as an alternative to God, religion, this, that, you know. And the stuff was kind of sometimes offensive, but, you know, we didn't care. Once again, you know, people not just painting their names. Samo broke away from, because I was an actual graffiti artist. Jean-Michel wasn't. He was not part of graffiti culture. He wasn't a graffiti rapper. He didn't talk like one, look like one, act like one. He was always painting. He was drawing. He was drawing. You know, he was an artist, but so we broke away from that name tagging and onto like the more like Greek Roman kind of graffiti, which was to make social commentaries or to poke fun. You know, that's what the Greeks and the Romans would. You know, and right into the cement. You know, they carved, you know, Julius Caesar is an asshole. You know, whatever, more like that. Even, I mean, not exactly that, but something more like that. We were like, you know, pointing stuff out. And as opposed to writing Bomb One and whatever Jean may have wanted to write. You know, at that point, it's important. Samo's important in the fact that we, you know, from a graffiti artist, you know, going into more like a, you know, a more literate kind of graffiti. Doing my thing, and he was doing his thing.
So him writing Samo was dead. That was
sealing. I mean, we had accomplished what we set out to do. Because we wanted to have a successful hype campaign and at the same time write what we felt, you know, and we had done it, and it was time to get on. The entrepreneur, okay, yeah, it's something that I probably lack a little bit in my approach. I tend to be more focused on the message and the work, and not the selling or the, you know, the mingling with the, you know, art world per se. I might be almost a little bit standoffish sometimes towards that, so that can cause a certain. I mean, you know, I ain't quitting my day job anytime soon. But I mean, you know, it's a skill and a talent, you know, to be able to you know, maneuver like that with, you know, like, to sell your work, you know. I mean, I'm not afraid to sell it. It's just that, you know, I could be a little bit abrasive sometimes, I guess, or sometimes what I'm doing with, you know, what I'm saying could put people off, which is, you know, essentially, I don't really, you know, that to me that's effective. If you piss somebody off when you do something, that's effective, you know. You get some kind of response. What's not effective is, you know, is no response. You know, then there's nothing happening. So, no, there's nothing wrong with wanting to sell your work and to hustle. And that's another reason why collaboration is important, because not everybody is a good salesperson, and you may need to work with someone who can do it for you. I mean, it's just the way life is. I don't want to be known as the guy who knew Basquiat, because that's just not enough. I'm sorry. It's actually, you know, it's kind of demeaning to some degree, because I've done a lot of stuff on my own. I have my own thing, we're two separate human beings. We did something a long time ago. He's dead. He's dead 26 years, 27 years. It's you know, I've done a lot of things. I did music during the 80s. You know, I did a bunch of altars made out of wood during the 90s. And I'm doing what I'm doing now, and I'm doing it with all my, you know, with all my heart and fervor. So I've contributed, I think, to urban, or street, or art, culture, music, whatever. And I want to be that's what I want to be remembered for. I mean, yeah, same old, sure. Yeah, that was a long time ago, you know. That's just one of my default same olds these days. Okay. You know, it's not directed at anybody in particular. It's talking about same old in general. That it's become like a brand. And people, oh, same old. And it's funny because some people don't even really get it. They say, oh, that's cool, because it's cool to like it, you know, without really fully understanding it. But when I write it, it's coming from the same place. It's just a little more refined, you know? Millennials prefer selfies.